Baseball was slow, long, and boring to many, and even myself. How would we make it exciting? So we started thinking about how do you create this nonstop show of entertainment. So when I started in Gastonia, it was like, what could we do that's different? At a typical baseball game, they play the game, you may have a few promotions. How can we do things that are a little crazy? So the first idea is the players normally play. Could they actually dance? We had that mindset of we want people to come to the ballpark and say, you won't believe what I saw at the stadium tonight, and to expect the unexpected. And that's where the greatest ideas came from.
The Savannah Bananas are part minor league baseball team, part circus, and the fans can't get enough. They've sold out every game since their first season and have a waiting list in the thousands for tickets.
Jesse Cole is the team's owner. He's also the founder of Fans First Entertainment. Jesse, thanks for being with us.
Excited to be with you guys.
This reminds me of Bill Veeck, former owner of the White Sox, who came up with the exploding scoreboard and all of that stuff. I mean, do you take a little inspiration from him, or where does this come from?
100%. I've read every book from Bill Veeck, P.T. Barnum, Walt Disney, just trying to create a show and make baseball fun. And it's been a roller coaster seeing the fans' reactions over the last few years. Yeah,
it's not unusual for minor league teams to come up with these innovative shows, but you are impacting the game. What are some of the new rules that make the game faster and shorter?
Yeah, so we developed Banana Ball because, as you mentioned in the preview before, every game was selling out. There was a wait list for thousands, but fans were still leaving games early, even with the male cheerleading team and the Banana Nanas senior citizen dance team and all the circus antics. They were still leaving early. And so we realized the game has to be faster. So we developed Banana Ball, a 2-hour timed baseball game. Batters can't step out. If a fan catches a foul ball, it's an out. You can't bunt. We just made the game really fast-paced, and it's wild. And the reaction has been bananas from the fans.
Jesse, tell me about the guys you get on this roster, because I saw a video of them dancing, and I don't know many professional baseball players who can peer away like that. Are they all legit baseball players, or you throw some ringers in there too?
Yeah, let's put it this way. They're much better ball players than they are dancers. But we brought in a breakdancing first base coach a few years ago who's amazing choreography, and he taught the guys how to dance. And so, yeah, the players are great. On our pro team, we had 5 guys, throwing low to mid 90s. We have a lot of guys that go play for the major league teams and bump up. But yeah, it's just about fun. We need more fun. Baseball is still too long, too slow, too boring for too many people. And we're just trying to break that mold.
Have there been any players that came in and said, you know what, I just want to play, dude. I don't want to do this stuff.
Yeah, 100% in the first few years, but now they love it. Right now we have more TikTok followers than every Major League Baseball team, so they like being famous and seeing hundreds of thousands of views. So now they're all in on it. But the first few years, guys are like, I'm not dancing, I'm not ripping off my shirt, I'm not doing a conga line through the crowd, I'm not delivering roses to people in the games. But now they understand it's a show first, and what happens is they end up playing better baseball because they're having more fun.
There's always this divide between old school and new school. I think MLB slowly is going more towards that new school approach where guys are having a little bit more fun. Do you face any criticism anymore from people who are like, this is not how the game should be played, this is a travesty, or has that kind of subsided?
Oh, every day we get criticized.
Yeah.
Baseball traditionalists are like, what are you doing? You're changing the game. I mean, we first came out with Dolce & Banana underwear and started throwing out underwear in the crowd. We're like, what are you guys doing? But we're not for them. We're for people that just want to come out and have fun. And I think that's, we'll lose traditional baseball fans every year. But I think there's a lot more people that want to come out and see something they haven't seen before at a ballpark. And the response has been really, really amazing.
Jesse, one of the rules that fascinated me, and let me know if I have this completely wrong, but the rule there are no base on balls. Is that correct? What happens instead?
Yes. Again, look at whatever the most boring parts of baseball and do the exact opposite. The walks are so boring. I mean, think about it. An athletic game. It's like, here you go. Now just walk to first base.
Yeah.
Like, it's just boring. So we said, let's make it a sprint. So as soon as that 4th ball happens, the umpire goes sprint, and the batter has to take off full speed while the catcher has to throw the ball to every single person in the field before it's live. So it turns into a double, maybe a triple, maybe a play at third. It makes a walk actually exciting to watch, which is been crazy.
So do you have like a marketing background? Do you have a sports background? How did this, you look real young to be an owner of a team.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Everyone asks, how do you become an owner of a team? And I said, you take on an outrageous amount of debt. So I did that very young. Me and my wife, we took that on. But no, yeah, I mean, I read constantly about P.T. Barnum and Walt Disney. And, you know, I learned from cruise industry and all the different people outside of baseball. And that's really where we developed this idea. And yeah, we have idea paloozas with our staff. I mean, we're constantly, I'm literally right now underneath the stadium. This is our prop closet all around me. And the amount of costumes and weird things you'd see in here, that's how we get inspiration to think differently. So yeah, I mean, that's what it's all about for us. You know, can we bring things to the ballpark that people have never seen before, that make them leave and say, wow, this was special?
I imagine your game is continually evolving with new rules that you're trying to implement. How do you come up with those rules? And more important, how the hell do you keep track of all those rules?
We try to keep it simple. That's one of the biggest challenges. You know, when we decided we're going to have a fan catches a foul ball, it's an out. We had no idea how that was going to happen. And then a game this spring, a Bananas player hit a ball into the deck, and with 2 outs, and they were rallying, and a fan was trying to protect themselves and caught it. And then all of a sudden, the entire crowd starts booing him. I'm like, this is not good because he got on the out. So you try things, you experiment, and we will evolve. I mean, some rules didn't work as well. The showdown one-on-one at the end of the game, you know, if it's tied up and a pitcher versus hitter and no one in the field, you know, that was crazy. We have to evolve those.
I love that.
That's pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah.
Paul, you always had an idea of introducing live animals.
Wild
onto the
animals. What
field.
about a tiger?
I love this. You know, we're thinking, I want to get a ball monkey, you know, because it fits with Bananas. So an actual monkey that delivers the baseballs to the umpire. I'm still working on that.
Yeah.
That is
guys are right.
fantastic. Oh,
You can check them out on social media, the Savannah Bananas and Yellow Tux Jesse. Jesse, thanks for being with
Jesse.
us.
It was fun, guys. Thanks a lot.
Take care.